this is an Intex Saluspa 4-person hot tub, about 200 US gallons. When it says 4-person, it's really 4 kids. 2 adults, you wouldn't want to get more than 2 adults in there. They're very cozy. And it has a very basic control panel because it's a $500 version. There you can see the control panel. It has a pump, it has temperature display, and it has bubbles. The bubbles are turned off right now. The maximum power you can take from the plug here is about 1500 watt. So allowing for the water pump and the air bubbles, I estimate that the heating element is about 1 kilowatt. And because of this, it takes about 10 hours to heat from 30 Celsius to 40 Celsius, which is a long time. Of course, if it's warmer, it takes less time. But you know, if it's like now, the temperature's around 10 degrees Celsius, it takes about 10 hours. So because of this, I've connected up this, which is a hot water coolant heater, originally by Webasto, but this is a Chinese clone. It's intended to go on like vans and trucks, and it's instead of using an electric core heater to keep the engine block running, to keep the engine block warm, sorry, to stop the coolant from freezing under very cold conditions, and also obviously to pre-warm the engine. This also allows you to run the heater inside the cab, which also then keeps the interior warm. So this was about $160 shipped from China, and you can see I've connected it up to the drain outlet on the hot tub, and it comes with a centrifugal pump and this silly silencer thing, and I got the battery and the diesel container with stuff that I had kicking around. I got the battery from Pick and Pull, which was $58, which is a bit more than I wanted to pay, but anyway. And you can see that according to the temperature on the Saluspa, 27 Celsius, and if you look at the temperature on the, well, you can see that. Look at the temperature on the controller. This is the output water temperature. It's 35, 36 Celsius. So accounting for a couple of degrees variation in the temperature sensors because they're not calibrated. The water which is coming out of the diesel heater has about a 7 to 10 Celsius temperature increase, and you see that there's no thermal insulation anywhere. This is just a test rig right now. So because of this, and speaking to Google says that this, although the advertisement says it's like a 6 kilowatt or 8 kilowatt heater, the power in the diesel is maybe 5 kilowatt, but obviously due to efficiencies, it's probably about a 3 kilowatt heater. So combining this 3 kilowatt in the diesel heater and the 1 kilowatt in the 1 kilowatt electric heater means that we have 4 kilowatts obviously, which means that the temperature rise, the time to heat is now about 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours, from 30 Celsius. 30 Celsius is like a recommended temperature to keep these things at, because otherwise with the 1 kilowatt electric heater, it takes a long time to heat up. And that was the main reason why I got the diesel heater. In order to use it, you had to plan in advance and turn it on in the morning so it'd be ready at temperature in the evening. Whereas now, even allowing a slightly cooler temperature, this was set at 25 degrees, it's been on for about an hour. Then you can just turn it on in the afternoon and it's up to temperature by the time you want to go in it in the evening. So that's it. I mean, the downside, as you can hear, is it's quite noisy. The good news is that the noise is high pitched, so you can't hear it inside the house. The other downside is that of course it uses diesel, and diesel in this area is more expensive than petrol. It doesn't run off petrol. I tried to run it off petrol, but it flames out. So you need to run it off diesel. The diesel here is about $4 per US gallon, sorry, which is about a litre. 4 litres, 3.5 litres, 4 litres. So it's $1 per litre approximately. You can run it off kerosene, but again, the kerosene or paraffin that you can get around here is intended for camping. It's ultra high purity and it's like $20 a gallon, so that's out of the question. Home heating oil is paraffin or kerosene as well, but it's hard to find because they want to sell you like 500 gallons. I only want 10. And then what else? The diesel that, as you can see, that it's running on is conventional diesel from the petrol station, which is for road use, which is taxed. Red diesel, or they call it dyed diesel here, is also an option which doesn't have the tax, but again, that's hard to find. You can only get it in certain places, and I think you need to have like an account in order to buy it. So I'm still looking on what options there are available for lower cost fuel source. It uses about a litre to heat up. The other day when I tried it, it used about a litre of fuel to heat up from 30 Celsius to 40 Celsius. So that's, as I said, about $1 to heat it up. Electricity here is pretty cheap compared to England. Electricity is about 15 cents per kilowatt, so it's actually cheaper, I think, to use the electric heater. It just takes ages, so that's why I got the diesel heater. So that's it. This is a overview of using a Chinese clone of a Webasto coolant diesel heater to heat a 200 gallon hot tub. I thank you.